Title: I found an old USB drive in my new apartment. Now I can't sleep at night. I moved into this apartment 3 weeks ago. It's a one-bedroom unit in an older brick building just outside of Chicago. Cheap, slightly run down but functional. I'm not picky. The previous tenant apparently moved out in a hurry. The landlord, a wiry old guy named Dennis, just handed me the keys, told me the radiator was temperamental, and this part stuck with me. Very specifically asked me not to open the small maintenance closet beside the bathroom. It's just a mess of old wiring and boiler valves, he said, waving his hand. Not safe, not interesting. Don't mess with it. Whatever, I thought. I wasn't planning to go snooping around old closets, but of course I did. It was a week later I was cleaning, like the kind of deep, bored cleaning you only do when you're trying to avoid something else. I accidentally knocked over the broom, and it slid under the door of that exact closet. With a reluctant sigh, I fetched the keys and opened it. It smelled like dust and copper. The closet was barely big enough to crawl into. Pipes lined the back wall and a single frayed light bulb hung overhead, giving off that sickly yellow light. I saw the broom, of course, but next to it, partially hidden behind a bundle of electrical conduit, was a small black USB drive. It was old, scratched, and unlabeled. Of course, I plugged it into my laptop. It contained only one file, a video titled record01.move. The timestamp on the file said it had been created 2 years ago, almost to the day. I opened it. The video was grainy, like it had been recorded on an old webcam. The setting was unmistakably this apartment. Same layout, same yellowing walls. The camera had been placed on a tripod or mounted somewhere facing the bed. For the first 20 seconds, nothing happens. Then a figure, the tenant I assumed, enters the room, turns off the lights, and climbs into bed. Still nothing happens. Then, at 3:12 a.m., a dark shape appears in the doorway. It moved slowly like it was unsure how to use its limbs. Its skin was off. Pale, almost translucent, clinging tightly to bones. Its head tilted with a strange, twitching motion. It stepped, or maybe dragged itself, closer to the bed, inch by inch. My breath caught in my throat. When it reached the side of the bed, it stopped and turned to look directly at the camera. I don't mean in the direction of the lens, I mean it looked through the camera, straight at me. Then the footage cut to black. I slammed my laptop shut and sat in silence for a long time. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. The room felt colder than before. I don't remember going to sleep that night, just darkness. The next morning, I tried to find the USB again. The closet was empty. The USB was gone, like it had never existed. Even stranger, the video was no longer on my laptop, not in the recycle bin, not in recent files. Vanished? That was when the dream started. Every night since, I've woken up at exactly 3:12 a.m. It doesn't matter when I go to bed. My eyes just snap open. And every time, I feel it before I see it. A slow chill that starts at my spine. The sense that I'm not alone, that something is watching me from the shadows. I'll turn on the light, search the room, I even check under the bed like a child. Nothing. Always nothing. But 2 nights ago, I made the mistake of turning on the webcam to see if maybe I was imagining things. There was a new file on my desktop the next morning. Record02.move. I didn't click it. I haven't slept since. Yesterday, I left the apartment for the first time in days. I asked the landlord about the previous tenant, just casually. He went quiet for a moment, then said, "Nice young guy." Kept to himself. Bit of a recluse. Disappeared one night. Left everything behind. Police think he ran off. When I pressed him, he got defensive. Look, people vanish. You want the apartment or not? Now I don't know what to do. I can't bring myself to leave. Something tells me it wants me here, that it's waiting. I feel it every night standing just outside my field of vision. Closer each time. And I'm terrified that one night I won't wake up at 3:12. because I won't be alone in the room.